What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Agent Helix. So this was a new character, I think introduced around 2009 like we've had with Shadow Tracker before, but she looks awesome here with a nice picture on the side. Of course, her in yellow, and then we have the figure all posed up with her arm blades that look very cool. Of course, all her accessory breakdown there. If we spin around and have that same picture, now she's number 104 in the line, and then the figure breakdown, so she's going to be 5.9 inches tall. Again, all her accessories and some features on her with her classifications down there, and again she just looks pretty cool for the newer figure design, so I'm excited to check her out. So let me get her out of the box and we'll take a look at her together. And here we have Agent Helix, who is a covert operations officer for the Joe team that sees the world in data sets that allows her to identify and solve complex calculations to anticipate probable outcomes. She's an expert marksman with advanced martial arts training, as well as an Olympic level gymnast that uses her distinctive whirlwind attack. And she looks pretty cool here. Like, this wasn't a character I was too excited about, and like looking her up, you know, she was invented again around 2009. So a new character I've like never heard of before. But I think overall figure-wise, I think she looks pretty decent. Like, I think her like face looks really good. Again, she has some like hair in her face, but face looks pretty good with her hair design. So she has the shorter hair that's sort of like kind of blown in the wind over to the side. But I like how she has the like dark colors underneath with the blonde up top, a little bit more brown there in the center. So I think they did a good job with that head design. And then we have her outfit where she's got a lot of this yellow and gray on. So she has the straps up there around her chest, yellow coming down the sleeves till she has like the bands there around. She has this thing on her arm, which I have no idea what that is. They don't really give any explanations on what this is, but it has that there. And then even has a pink band-aid on her arm there. So I like that with the black gloves. And then her outfit goes down. She has some like armor, it looks like, in her midsection. And then belt around the waist with all sorts of pockets and a holder going around there. So just again adds more details. And then she's got dark gray pants with some thigh holsters there on the side, so we have room for those, knee pads, and then the boots going down with the shin guards covering them in the front. And then even has some designs back here, which I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Usually that's like, you know, like jetpack type thing, so not sure what's going on there. But overall, just design wise, I think she looks really good. But for movements, we get the head that'll twist all the way around, can look down that far and up that far, so pretty decent movements there in the neck. Shoulders can come up to 90 with, of course, the butterfly joint back and forth there, and rotate all the way around. We get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint. That, as usual, is really stiff on her, but can bend all the way up on itself, so really good range for that. And then we get the wrist that'll twist all the way around, and she has the up and down hinge in the right hand there. Then we go to the ab crunch, so just under her chest she can crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. And then down at the waist she can crunch a little bit back and forth and twist all the way around. Then we go down to the hips that come up to 90 and out to the side. Of course, those drop down hips gotta push back. Thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint that can bend up that far to the back, which is decent. A shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So it seems about the pretty standard movements, especially for the female Joes, and works out just fine. A little bit of stiffness there in the elbow, but other than that, all the joints work out good for her, and she has pretty decent range. But then we can go to her accessories. So first she comes with a weapon of a machete, or it almost looks like a kukri, so looks just like a cool bladed weapon there with a nice thick blade on it. That looks awesome. Now I believe this can go into the back. I don't know how you'd like store this on her exactly, because she has the slot down there, so I don't know if you just stick this in and then it'd be kind of sticking up at her back. So just like that, you could store it, or maybe go in from the bottom and sort of slide it in there, but then it'd be hanging down off the back. But I guess it's just stored there and pretty much out of the way, better than it would be up against her back. So maybe we'll just leave it like that. She also comes with a set of dual pistols. So she has 10mm pistols, of course, are like her signature with the extended mags on them. So those look pretty cool. Again, two identical guns. So we could obviously put these in her hands, but let's go and put them in the holsters here on her thighs. So there are the guns there on her thighs, so she has those ready. She also comes with a set of katanas. We get cool katanas, real thin blades with the black blade. You can even see it has, you know, like the little like wave design onto it with the yellow handles. That looks really cool. Of course, we do also have a backpack piece to be able to store them on her back, so we can take and slide this into her back. So you just peg that in there, and then of course we can take and store the swords in her back, so they store just like that. But let's go and put these into her hands. And there are those katanas in Helix's hands. But then what's really cool is she also comes with a set of arm blades. So we have have these blades on arms that can attach onto her arms. So she has these extra blades, which are going to be crazy. So let me try and put these on. And there she has the arm blades on as well. And that just looks crazy. So she pretty much has like 4 blades sticking off of her at all times. And that just looks ridiculously crazy and cool. So obviously we can give her the arm blades and put the pistols in her hands, or put the double swords like this, where she just has the additional blades. Like no matter what you do with that, with those arm blades on there, it's going to look ridiculously cool. And of course they do have some movement, so obviously you can rotate it around her arm wherever you want position wise. And then there is some hinges on them, so a hinge there and a hinge there, so you can get them close to her, sticking out far, wherever you want them there. They just look so crazy cool. So that all just looks awesome for Helix. And with her being a member of the Joes, we can bring in the other female Joes such as Scarlet and Lady J here. So we have those 2 additional females to go along with Helix, a part of the Joes, which look really cool. So overall, this Agent Helix looks awesome. Love having those additional blades. Like I said, we can get the options of the guns in her hands or the swords like I have it, and she'd look ridiculously cool with those blades coming off of her. So just a cool looking figure. Again, like I said, not a character I was excited about, but overall having her in hand, she looks cool with her designs, and having those arm blades just make her ridiculously cool. So such an awesome figure to add to the collection.